Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today we're going to be working on the Margarete Miller Challenge for week 33. And since this is probably going to go pretty quick, I'm also going to do a couple ephemera bases for my black and white journal, which I have actually put the signature in. I will link the video below of how I got some of these pages done also in there, but we're going to go through that in a bit, and I'll make a couple bags. That would be base tags. So we're just mushing words together, it appears. We're making some base tags, journal cards, side tucks, belly bands, just a couple base things. So, but first, let's work on this. All right, so the items we need is leaf or leaves. So I've got these rubber stamps that I thought I would do some leaves from. Something made from wood. Well, we have paper that is wood. And then I've got, oh, and I just ripped it. Chocolate blue. I have a violin, a broken violin that I'll have to repair. I thought it would stick not too hard on there. It appears to stick very well on there. Graph paper, which I've already glued on. Oh, I need to round those corners too. Something that makes you happy. I've got this ribbon that says family. I was thinking about doing a picture of my family on here, but I found this, it's like a grosgrain twill tape ribbon that is pre-stamped with family, so that would be perfect because family makes me happy. Animal with fur, I'm not going to pull it off right now because I'll probably rip the head off of the fox. Bonus receipt. I've got, we just went to the Home Depot yesterday, and coinkadinkly, we went and bought wood, plywood, so something made from wood, and paper is also made from wood. So I also have this, which is paper made from wood, but something else that makes you happy. On this cross thing, the word sale was in there, and a sale always makes me happy, so I thought I would throw that in there also. So a lot of cross-reference things like usual. Maybe a stretch for some, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm probably going to stamp the leaves, maybe like up a border or something, but we'll see how we lay these out. So I was thinking about kind of laying that out here and here. The wood was not on sale, but you know, we'll do that. And we'll probably put the fox, if I could unstick the fox without beheading it. It's funny because these stickers sometimes, I gotta glue them down usually because they don't stick very well. Put the fox at the bottom. And we put family at top, and then we'll put the violin across there. So maybe I'll do a border of leaves there. Okay. If I can remember how that went. Go like that. So I'm just going to use my regular vintage photo ink because it's brown, and there's a lot of browns going on in this whole thing. There's my block. If you saw a recent haul I had where I got this, the Dollar Tree haul, this was the block I had, and I don't think I showed it. It was cloudy, and I thought that there was a film on there, and there was a film on there, so there we go. Okay. I think I'm going to use this one because it is a maple leaf and Sunset Maple Studio. Gotta go with the branding, right? Okay. All right. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Round. I gotta round these corners. I've rounded all of them so far in this book just to do two things. Just kind of knock the corner down so it doesn't get haggard. And then also to kind of define where the book is, or where the page is when I go through it. Yeah. So hopefully your day is going well. It's a nice cloudy, rainy day out there today. So just spending the day inside. Supposedly it's like only 70 degrees outside, which is kind of cool, but I think there's just a ton of humidity out there, which is making it warmer than it feels. So I'm happy to be inside. Ooh, this is sticky. Those are some tough. I think these were from last year. I got them from a Tim Holtz, where I got some of his fall or Halloween stencils. I think this was in that pack. So these are really, I've used them a couple times. Obviously, they absorb the ink, but they, yeah, they seem to work pretty good. Okay, so we got the leaves there. All right, now I'm just gonna put that there, and we'll get some glue. So anybody have some fun and interesting plans for the weekend here? Getting close to one of the last weekends of summer. Hard to believe. I'm pretty sure and I don't have any kids in school, but I think the kids went back to school already here out in this area, which is kind of crazy because I know growing up, we didn't go to school until the Tuesday after Labor Day. That's what you did. You went, you had your whole summer, and you would go after Labor Day. And now, kids practically have a month of school done before Labor Day even hits. Kind of crazy. All right, we don't want to block the word sale. And I have a feeling, and it's probably, I don't know if I should go back later and put some gel medium on here, but I think this is gonna, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking this is going to fade, because I have seen these receipts that are heat printed fade. So this might have been all in vain to do, but it's down now, and I didn't think of it in time. Oh well. Okay, let's do the fox. Be like one of those Banksy, that artist who does his art, and it'll disappear on him or something. it'll be like a Banksy. One day it's there, then one day it's gone. Okay, so we're gonna put family ribbon at the top. I'm gonna use my art glitter glue for that because it is a bit thicker. Put this up here. Yep. I was thinking about putting it there for a second, but I'm guessing I'm going to end up putting the broken violin there. And I'll probably go ahead and put the gel medium on after the fact, off camera, after this dries a bit. So, all right. Usually I can get these to not be too noticeable. There is a bit of a bump in between, but it'll be okay. Okay. Did I get everything? I think I did. Leaves. Something made from wood. We got the violin, graph paper, happy family, animal with fur, and the bonus receipt. Okay. One thing I also didn't do, because I usually do it ahead of time with the rounding, is just put some edging on here. I'll do it now real quick before I put it in the book. And grab the book. So as you can see, they're all rounded and inked, and so I know where it's done and where it's not. Seems to have bent a little bit in there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely getting full. You are in the wrong spot. Definitely getting full. So this should be nice and great gatory mouth by the time this one is done for sure. Okay, so we're gonna put the prompt, I shut the glue before I needed to. Put the prompt on this side, call this one done, and then I'll start, pause the video for a moment, and I will start some of the prompts, I'm reading prompts in my right in front of my face, some of the ephemera for the black and white journal. So I'm going to clean this up, and obviously if you only want to come by from the Margarete Miller Challenge, hopefully you liked it, give it a thumbs up. But hopefully you'll stick around and see some of the ideas for the black and white journal. If not, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the flip side for the tags. All right, I am back. So the first base I'm gonna make, I'm gonna start with just regular cardstock that is black. And the piece is 4 by 6. Yeah, approximately 4 by 6. I did cut several of them. And what I'm gonna make is this. And it is kind of a throwback to a stained glass quilt pattern. I believe it's called stained glass, where they have the black in between the fabric colors. But I thought that was a great way to make a base, because you can get not really focal points, but items added on there that could be used for decoration versus just putting one solid thing on. And we're still deciding, and got a lot of votes on the original video about, do I do all the ephemera for the black and white journal in black and white, or pops of color? So my thought, what I'm going to make is just some black and white bases right now. I'm leaning toward pops of color, and how I think I might use it would be like this. So say I have this card and I have it in here, it would look black and white, but then maybe take like a butterfly and you put that in there. And when it is attached, it would be just showing a pop of color, or possibly something smaller, so that it's completely hidden and you don't know it's there until it actually comes out. Was another suggestion by somebody. Where's that one? So here. So if that was there and this card was in here, this would be completely hidden inside until you took the card out, and you would have a pop of color on there. So this is what I'm kind of leaning toward, but I think I am going to go with some color on the ephemera. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan for it. But today I'm just going to make some black and white bases, so that when I do get around to, oh, I just messed that up, decorating some ephemera, I've got cards ready. So I've done that one already. And I made that one. This is a little more simpler. This one looks a little more busy. So we'll make one. I'll show you how I do these. And then I've got some other tags and belly bands that I want to make. So, all right. So again, 4 by 6. And these are just cut up pieces from my digitals that I ended up not using in the journal. And I started out with 2 by 2 squares for these. And as you can see in here, like some of these, whoops. I might have start with a 2 by 2 square, but then I changed the sizes, cut them down a little bit, vary them, just to leave a little bit more randomness to it. And plus, since this is 4, I can't stick 2 by 2 leaving a border, because it would not fit. You'd be able to get 2 by 2 on there, but you'd have no border. So that's why I have some of these that I've cut into smaller pieces. Yeah. I did this very similar type, put that down here, type process with the stained glass in fall cards, using the same black background, but then using fall colors for the top. Those came out very fun. Okay. And we're just gonna mark that right there. is definitely a cut-as-you-go method to do this, and this is great for scraps. The colorful ones look very nice with this method too, because the black really makes whatever you have on there pop. All right, I think I'm going to put that there. And I'm trying to be good leaving the same border between them, but if it's not exactly the same, it is okay. All right, I'm going to put you over there, but I think I need to cut you down a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to put it there because I'm going to have a skinny strip there and a skinny strip there. So we don't want to have, whoops, run away, two skinny strips right in a row. Oops. Wrong direction. There, no harm, no foul. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, still a little too wide and still a little too tall. Better. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. This one I ended up cutting too short. I still left it in there, imperfections, but it is okay. And let's see. This could be kind of fun. Let's cut it there and cut a little bit more. Okay. All right, so we're going to cut off there. There we go. Now I know that's pretty dark to the background, but I think in the end it'll be okay. This has got the numbers on there, etc. So I just need something to go along there. I have saved all these little pieces here, which amazing what you can do with little tiny pieces. Okay, I'm going to put that there, and then I'm just going to add little dots. Okay, it just keeps getting tinier and tinier. I probably could actually track some black and white washi tape down and be able to possibly put that in a spot. Okay. Yeah, so that is how you can make, look at all those little pieces, fun pieces. That is how you can make stained glass journal cards. Fun, right? Got that one and that one. Yep, definitely. And like I said, a little pop of color on there would be an option, or just putting on some ephemera. So we got like that. Put a clock on there. And like I said, if you wanted to put something colorful on there, a little pop of color. And there you go. Easy peasy. keep putting it upside down though, right? I did track down my black soot distress ink that I'm using to ink the edge of things here. So you would just throw some ink on there, a little butterfly, and see where that fits inside the pocket, make sure it's hidden, and there we go. We got that showing. Could maybe put another black and white label there. I've got other, you know, black and white numbers and butterflies, etc. And make sure that's hidden, but when it comes out, you got a little pop of color. I think it's gonna work. So, but today is just about putting together a few bases to make sure they fit. So that is for those. Now the next base I have made one tag already. It is from my comic book board. These are pieces of leftover boards that I got cut off. You can see part of the digitals there. When I cut down my 50s journal to make those pages, I had pieces of chipboard left. And these make great strong tags. So for this, grab a blank one here. I think that's probably a good size. How wide is that? 7. This can make a nice tall long tag. I can cover that side. What I'm going to use for these are, I could use part of these, but then I also have strips here that were from when I cut 8.5 by 11s or 12 by 12s down to 8.5 by 11, because 12 minus 11 is 1 inch. So I got 1 inch strips for these. So I've got a bunch of 1 inch strip papers for the edge of when I cut the digitals down. So we can go ahead and glue some of these to make, save some of these strips. Those could work too. I'm gonna get a new glue sheet though. It seems to be getting a little gluey. I gotta look at it, make sure there's nothing. I don't know if you get these kind of weird magazines, not magazines, catalogs that have a lot of medical stuff, weird things, medical, electronic things. But occasionally you get a page that's got some really interesting stuff on there. And yeah. So needless to say, I want to make sure. I haven't been checking, so hopefully I haven't had any of those pop up yet, but no one's mentioned it to me that I've got some obscene glue pages in my videos yet. But you know, when you're just sitting here gluing away and chatting and talking, not really looking at what's on the page right away. So, okay. All right, so there's the first strip. And let's see. I think I'm going to make that. Now, when you put these down, you can, I've made tall side tuck strips before and had them all different lengths, so you can have them overlapping. I'm using the chipboard just to give it some nice strength if I want to make this some sort of side tuck. I've got the strength for it. Yeah. But I have made them in the past where you just take strips of paper and glue them on top of each other and leave them long, and they're just on their own. So that is an option as well. Okay, so let's see. Got a few bases on here. Let's see if we can add some fun stuff to it. Whoops. And again, this could, like Like I said, this could end up being a belly band or a tag or a side tuck. We're just pretty much entering stuff on here that's just background. Now the other thing I was thinking about doing on these is to put a whale sail tab on the side. Okay, I want to put, I do have a random piece of washi tape here that I had to pull off, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it. It was like the end of the washi tape where it was taped onto itself. There we go. All right, get rid of the really scrunchy part. Just has a little more dimension to that. And I think I'm having trouble because this is about the same width, and I am not, yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of having all the lines go down together. Okay, that's not too bad. Got a couple more edges to clean up, but I just want to see how that looked like down here, because I was thinking about adding something little there. I always got to check, because like a lot of these are double-sided, and there might be like that's got like a tin roof, and that's got some ledger on there, or some lines. You never know, but that's got a tin roof with nothing. There we go. See, just a little something fun to throw on there. All right, I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, all right, so let me get my big scissors. It's easier to cut the backs of these with big scissors, because the scissor blade is a bit chunkier and it likes to rest along the chipboard a little better. Okay, just littlest pieces, but still annoys me. Okay, I am going to ink the edges because the white comic board is pretty thick and you can see it pretty well. Okay, now I don't know if it's going to be a tag or it's going to be a belly band or what it's going to be necessarily, but like I said, I cut a whale tail that I would want to put on there. Would be an option if it's going to go on the side of a page. All right, so let's see. I want to put it on the side of a page for a side tuck. It would have a little label on there. Yeah, that'd be really cute. But I think I'm going to try to, even though I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to have to see. Tape it around the edges. Oh, it does work. Okay. Okay, and whale tail. I think I am going to put the whale tail on here because I really do like that as a side tuck. Yeah, let's do it. Now I'm not going to throw any decoration on this yet. I decided to put a little lower because it kind of goes over that too. I thought was kind of interesting. But that, like that spot really needs something. I do have one thing. I've got these, which are I probably won't be able to see them on there. They are washi strips, PET labels that are, I think that's too busy, but they are PET labels that are kind of strips on their own, which still could be fun. I have pulled these out for putting them on pages just because I think they would be fun. And like that, it does have a pop of color, even though it has some black and white, so that could be an option for things. So, but for that, I don't think that's the answer for it. And I'm not even necessarily looking for a pop of color. I just kind of want to get that full black kind of gone. Like if I didn't have that down there, I would put something like that on there. I don't know if I really have anything that I necessarily want to use. Oh, I wonder. So I've got this black and white lace stuff that I've been meaning to play with. Oh, that could be perfect. Oh, that could be really perfect. Okay. All right, let's see how this works. It's just a PET label. And do I try to cut it or just have it go over? I think I just have it go over. All right, let's see. Now, I'm not cutting any of the excess plastic away. It is a full sheet. And in future, I might want to do that. But for right now, I'm just going to try to tuck it underneath there, which I was okay to accomplish. And rub it down. Oh, I like it. Actually worked. It's not overly white, but it definitely adds a bit of texture to that, even though it's got some shine. I'm not mad about it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I actually might be able to use these black and whites that I pulled out that I wasn't sure I'd ever be able to get to use because, you know. All right, so random thought here, just okay, let's see. Of course, the one that I'm looking at is smack dab in the middle here, but I could probably do that one. It has a rougher texture, or I don't know what you want to call it. Looks more handwritten. I'm trying not to, on these, totally tear apart the back page of these. When I do them, try to keep them intact. Because I have done that before with things. I don't think I've ever, let's see, like this one. I did use the U for something. Cut the whole back away, and it starts to compromise, especially if you try to cut something in the center, it starts to compromise the whole pack, so. And I know I said I wouldn't decorate, but there we go. Huh. Just adds a little something to the background. It doesn't even necessarily look like it's a bee, but I mean, there's letters here, there's some numbers there. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm not going to put it there. It's probably a great place for it, but I'm not going to put it there because I'm not going to decorate. But yeah, so I'll probably make a couple tuck places to be able to stick my, you know, when I go to put my journal cards in. Because we'll have a tuck place and a journal card. Very cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, so I got what, a tag. I made a tag and one of those. And I was thinking of doing one belly band. And that might actually work for size-wise. I do a belly band. That could work. Okay. I want it this tall? I don't know. Oh, here's one. Oh, that's the same size and thinner. Okay, we're going to go with this. We're going to make a belly band going this way. So, kind of the same premise as the tags. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put this down the center. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to take a bit longer to make all the cards and ephemera for that journal, being I really do not have anything to start. I have nothing that is just black and white. I got a lot of neutrals that are, you know, beiges, like coffee dyed. I have a lot of those, but I'm just going to wrap that for the sake of speed. Yeah, I got a lot of those, but it'd be nice if I put glue on the whole thing. But not black and white. Okay. All right. Now I think I don't want to keep putting them top to bottom though. I want the orientation to go that way, but I don't want them just to be a bunch of stripes, I don't think. So we're going to start. And I didn't want to intentionally cover up that center either. That was supposed to be part of the decoration. Okay, now I think I want to go see if I got a black and white washi I can throw on here. You upside down? You are upside down. No, you were not upside down. I'm gonna go grab some washi, I think. All right, I grabbed some washi tape. I have quite a few. I actually left a few in my bin that were strictly from Tim Holtz. So, yeah, I'm quite happy. I'll have to keep these pulled out because fun. All right, I think, let's see. I don't know how washi tape these are. Like, are they gonna show through or are they gonna... show through a little bit, black dots, white dots, but that's okay. I like it. And I think I'm going to throw this here. This is one of the paper ones. Yeah, this is one of the paper ones. Don't unravel. There we go. I kind of learned is now that I had a bunch of these paper ones is I rip the paper off so that there's a little bit of washi tape on there. So when I go to, and I'll do that in a second after it gets off my hand. Okay. Yeah, cute. Cut that off probably. But after I go to rewrap it, because these were just unruly in the bin, as you can see. They like to just unwrap themselves. But when I go to wrap them back on, then the part that was sticky goes on there, and it will unwrap itself because it's washi on washi. So, all right. We need something right there. And... like, this shouldn't be that hard. It'll probably be covered up anyway in the end, but trying to get the glue off at the top, and it is just shifting on me. There we go. All right, let's cut this down to its chipboard size or comic book board size. But you could definitely, I mean, you don't not have to have comic books to do this. You could use a cereal box or, you know, backside of a paper pad. It just gives it a little extra strength when you're making it. Little template for it to stay on. Okay, and we'll do like we did with the card. Just get rid of that black edging since it's thicker, or the white edging since it's thicker. And there we go. Yeah, that'll be fun. So we'll find a page. I mean, it could be put definitely on a black page. Put some sort of card in there. But I also think that it can be put on a white page, depending on where you want to put it. So, yeah, Fun. I like it. Okay, well, I think that is going to be it for today's video. I will definitely be making some off camera because, like I said, I'm going to have to make quite a few to figure out how many journal cards I need, stuff like that in here. But at least I got a fairly good start on this. All right, so I will link, like I said, that first video. Save those little pieces. Link the first video where I made the journal cover. I didn't make the journal cover, I showed the journal cover, but where I made some of these pages in the spine. I did not do, and I think I said that earlier, I did not do the signature on camera because I've done them before. I did use, I forgot to say, I did use the black string on the back, and I did leave a couple tails out to do charms if I decide to do that. All right, so let me get these out, show these real quick, and just ask you again, if you like the video, to give it a thumbs up. Help the algorithm, would be extremely, extremely thankful to you if you could do that for me today. And if you have not subscribed to the channel and want to see some more of these videos, please go ahead and do that. Okay, well, I'm not going to show you that one. That would be silly. All right, so for the journal cards, again, you could do this with any color. This is just a fun technique, taking back black cardstock and putting the squares on it, sort of like a quilt. Very fun. And that one, love that one. This one's a little more simple, definitely can add some stuff to it. And then the tag, I did probably put a hole in there. Might add a brad, some or eyelet to this. I'll have to see how that goes. Did that off camera, but the other two that I did on camera, absolutely love this side tuck. This one is so much fun with the whale tail tab. Quite happy that I thought of using the lace on there, but yep, very fun. And the final thing we did, because it goes that way, what? The belly band that I'll be able to tuck a tag through. So very fun. All right, well, that's going to be it for me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that has stopped by, and I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.